All right, so today with Boozy with Moody Bar Food Edition, I got my barber with me.
Kitchen Quam, and today we're making caramel apple empanadas.
And I'm gonna show you this apple pie margarita. Let's get boozy.
Let's get it.
If Hardee's was to have a restaurant, this is what I expect theirs. Cause Hardee's got a fire apple pie.
Absolutely.
Did you eat empanadas growing up?
Yeah, not like heavy, but especially when we went to New York.
Yeah.
Like, we'll go to little Spanish restaurants and shit. But, you know, it wasn't one of those things that like was always around.
Yeah.
I ain't start making, like my sister, we ain't start making like Spanish food because her best friend is Dominican. So like her best friend mom taught her how to make like rice and beans and shit. So,
Okay.
yeah, that was probably like high school for us.
But, all right, first I'm gonna start on the caramel sauce while you prep the apples.
Absolutely.
So, over medium heat, we're gonna go in with a cup of white sugar. Just wanna stir that. Now, do you always use green apple?
Yeah, most of the time you can use like regular red apples, but you just want to make sure that it's just not a regular, like you want to use like a Fiji,
Yeah.
something that has some flavor, sweeter. I use green apples because it seems like it holds the like that tartness a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. When you cook it down with that cinnamon and the sugar, definitely be fire.
Yeah. Now, when I seen you had posted this on the gram, you was making them for someone. Have you ever made it before that, like the apple pie one?
Nah, just experimenting, man. Apple pie, apple crisp, all of that, that's really my favorite dessert. So
Yeah.
I was making chicken empanadas and I wanted some apple pie. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do the mix.
We can try it.
We're gonna try it. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt had definitely ran this on the YouTube channel.
Oh, word.
But I'm like, man, if you ever at a bar, you know, maybe after dinner or something like that, most of the time you don't get dessert at dinner. But, all right, so we're doing this over medium heat. You just want to stir this. You want to keep an eye on this because you don't want this sugar to burn. But as it get hot, you'll see it caramelize. And once it get to like an amber color, that's what we're going for.
Nothing like a homemade caramel sauce.
Bro.
Caramel, caramel, whatever you want to call it.
However you say it. How y'all say it in the chat? One of my favorites, especially like the church candy.
Absolutely.
Growing up, I used to eat a lot of fried apples.
For sure.
Like, that was like a common thing in the house, having fried apples for
Absolutely.
breakfast.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. My mom would cook the scrambled eggs, do the pancakes, and that will always be the last thing.
Yeah,
the fried apples.
fried apples.
But that was like a favorite for sure. Because it always stood out.
Yeah. So as you see, it's already at that amber color. All the sugar has dissolved. All right, so now you want to carefully add in the butter. I turned the heat off because it's super hot. And just add a little bit at a time and keep stirring. Please be careful because this stuff is hot and it will stick to your skin. Once all the butter emulsify into that caramel, you want to slowly add in a half a cup of heavy cream. Turn the heat back on. Stir that in.
As y'all can see, I'm using that Mr. Make It Happen knife.
That's the only knife, man.
Only the best.
Super sharp, right? This your first time, right?
Absolutely.
So we just cubing it up.
Yup, at this point, yeah, slicing them down, cubing them up.
And we're using a 5-inch disc, so
Yup.
it's important to know, depending on the size of the empanada or if you was doing an egg roll or something like that, to make sure you have the apples cut down to a size that will fit.
For sure.
To where it be enough.
Right.
Because I don't want to bite into an empanada and it's just air.
Absolutely.
So boom, you just want to remove this from the heat. And I'm going to add in a little bit of vanilla extract, a pinch of salt. So now what's the next step?
We're gonna put these apples in the sauna real quick. Sweat them down, about 2 minutes, some water. Just to cook them off a little bit. turn the heat up maybe to midway.
Now, how long are you cooking the apples for?
Just for about 2 minutes. You know, you just want them to keep that crisp snap, but you do want to cook them down a little bit so that it just melts into everything with the flavors and everything.
Right. If you cook it too long, they get too soft and mushy.
Yep, they get too mushy. You don't really want the mushy because at that point, that shit is just applesauce. So
right.
Get a nice little boil, about minute 30, 2 minutes.
This is also by Mr. Mega Happy.
All right. So now I'm gonna add this butter, about 2 tablespoons. You really want the butter just to melt down so that, you know, it collects that brown sugar, make a nice consistency.
And we're going to, what's that, 1/4 cup of brown sugar?
1/4 cup of brown sugar. You can, you know, change that as you go if you want it to be a little bit sweeter. As that butter melting down, we're gonna add a little bit of this apple pie spice. Man, that smells good.
Yeah.
Now that butter's melted down, I'm gonna add 1/4 cup brown sugar. And you wanna watch the heat on this part too, because again, you don't want those apples to get too mushy, but the heat is on low right now, so as soon as everything is melted down, you're gonna turn that heat off and let the apples cool for a little bit.
Okay.
Transfer these over to the bowl, let them cool. Yup, apples cool down. This is the last step for the mixture.
Okay.
You're gonna take about 1/4 cup of oats. Gonna add that to the mixture. Put about a nice good drizzle of that caramel sauce we made earlier.
Okay.
And after you mix all of this up, gonna fill up them empanadas.
So what the oat do is just kind of just keep it together so it's not like runny?
Yeah, keeps everything together, gives it like an apple crisp feel too,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? But also initially just keeping things together, give it extra texture.
All right, so while you working on that, I'm gonna do the fun part. We're gonna get boozy.
Let's get it.
I'm gonna do an apple pie margarita. So I took some of the apple pie filling. So I'm gonna take that and in there. Going with some lime juice and a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. I'm using a honey simple syrup. And I'm gonna muddle that.
I think this may be the hardest part of this recipe.
So I'm going 2 ounces of tequila, your choice. This was on sale, Kevin Hart tequila, reposado. Then you're gonna do 3/4 ounce of orange liqueur. Add some ice, give it a shake. I think I'm gonna use some of that caramel sauce to decorate the glass.
It's a nice 1-2 punch for a taco night too. Like,
Yeah,
you're doing tacos, you wanna do a dessert, running empanadas, you run an apple pie margarita.
definitely. Hit that with the best ice in the world from Chick-fil-A.
Ha.
Oh, them jokes look perfect. That was my first time making this, so you're gonna do the test run.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
Stay boozy, folks. Man, I gotta show the camera this shit.
No, this is really good. Like I won't gas in that for that.
That's fire?
Yeah, nah. That they need to have that somewhere. Like that garnish is fire too. That was a good take on that.
Yeah.
With the apple and the lime.
So now we're just gonna load them. You said anywhere from 325 to 350?
Yes, sir. Put about 2 or 3 in here.
Okay. All right, so we got the glaze. Tasted it. It's a little too sweet. So you can never go wrong with some Henny in. I mean, this is boozy with Moody, so.
Absolutely.
Hit it with a little cognac. Not too much.
Then we're gonna finish it off with a little dust of cinnamon sugar.
I had to make me one of those margaritas.
That make the plate look fire too.
Yeah, dude, I like that. That look good.
That look even better.
That's money.
Oh God.
Hey, see, if I'm at a bar,
Hey.
11:30, 12, maybe
Come on,
2 in the
man.
morning.
Absolutely.
Got a little sweet too.
For sure.
All right, let's see.
Go ahead, try it. That's good.
Oh,
Man,
no, that's fire.
the layers of flavor too, like.
Facts. There's enough filling in there, but it's not too much.
Right.
Then I got the margarita. That's not too sweet.
That's a perfect pairing.
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down low what's your favorite bar food snacks. See y'all next time. Yeah, that power shake on there.
I was about to say, there's no gas in what I'm saying about this shit. Like, I'm not saying this for the video. This shit good. Like, that powder sugar finish,
Yeah.
it did it because that consistency on top, once you get the bite of the sweetness inside,
Yeah.
it's just a layer of flavor. Oh yeah, man.
That's fine.
That's good.
Oh, all right, so off camera experiment, man, that joint look good. That joint look like the oatmeal cookie.
Yeah.
Almost like.
The glaze on the oatmeal cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.